Hi everyone, it's Roz here, and today was jobs day. I had a whole lot of work to do, and so I thought I'd give you a bit of an idea of how my life goes. Not every day do I have to do these jobs, but when you live on a rural country property, there's always a million and one little things you have to keep up with, and it's not just about filming your horses; it's daily grind. And I think most people who have a horse property or a farm or a small holding can identify with that. There is always something that has to be fixed up, sorted out, mowed down, cut, chopped, and generally sorted. My chicken helpers were cruising around in the hope that I might rake up a bug or two just for them. Everything the last few years to try and get this fruit tree to fruit, but it's done nothing, so I'm just going to give it a good hacking today and see if that makes a difference. I might add, I don't know, I don't have a clue of what I'm doing. I'm just hacking away because I'm fed up with this apricot tree. It's done nothing for bloody years, so I'm either going to get it to grow taller and be a shade tree, or it's going to just do what it usually does, nothing. Henny Penny.
Hey?
Henny Penny.
The hell, Penny, Penny. Oh,
And Miss Red.
the little guy's laying in there.
The sun is shining and I've barely seen my little fat horsies at all. There's Bella over in the distance. I don't know where my fat boy is. But anyway, she's coming. Rocky Rooster's keeping an eye on bad boy Billy because Billy's known for his bunting roosters up the backside. And you never know when your backside's vulnerable to a naughty horse. Well, the sun is absolutely glorious and we're all enjoying it. I feel lazy now. I've done a fair bit of work this morning, as you've probably seen on the video. Now it's just time to chill a little bit and do some sunbaking, I think. And I'm just going to sit here and sunbake and be an old lady. I'm in the 6th decade of my life and I often think about how fast time flies, you know. And I suppose, look, one of the benefits of being an old person is I don't really care how I look anymore. You know, years ago I'd never been caught dead in front of a camera with my pajamas on. My hair a mess. I'm going bald at the back if you haven't noticed. You know, when you're on camera you really see it all, but on the same time I don't really care anymore. You know, the focus for me is not about me, it's about my horses. It's about Billy, who's an Australian wild brumby, and about Bella, my core horse, and it's about their lives and it's about me looking after them and my learning journey and the curves that we all go on in our learning journey with horses. And you know, there's no straight road when it comes to horses. You know, where you succeed with one you might struggle with another. You know, there's endless journeys, and for me it's never about the final destination. It's always about the journey, and each day is a journey in our lives. And when I look back over some of the videos that I've taken, and I look back to my early days when I was legally blind many years ago, and Billy was just a little youngster and a starved, near dead youngster, And I look at him now, I realise just how far we've come. When I look at Bella, I can see how immature looking she was and how reactive she was in the early days, and now she's my big sooky baby. And that didn't happen overnight. It happened over a period of years. Slowly the horses and I have moulded our personalities to fit in with each other. We've had to work out some of the tangles with each other. And generally we just spend time. This has been a habit of mine since I've got them, apart from, say, if I've had down times or it's just been too damn wet or too hot to spend too much time outside. Every day I spend as much time as I can just communing. I don't have to groom them, I don't have to do anything with them actually, other than feed them. But spend time with them, they love that. The horses just like to be with you. And, if I've got jobs to do around the yard, usually those two are following me around, interfering, because they like to interfere with the jobs that I'm trying to do. If I'm not giving them attention, they'll steal my tools, just generally be pests. But I don't care, it's just part of life. You can see now there's going to be a little rumble, as usual. They're great routinists, these two. They love each other to death, but they do love to rumble. Do you know what I've just noticed? My party lights are not working because those damn cockies have chewed off the cords. I wondered why these lights weren't working. Jeez, Bill. Oh dear. You're going to go and have a hissy fit because you're waiting for your apple treats.